when you commit suicide or when you die, like you do not know the other side of your life. Everything is just you wanted to know that at this time you need to have a peace, you need to live it, and you need to have a life. That's it. And a person's death will cause much more trauma to the closer relatives around them. And if we die, we might be passed away from this earth, but we are the ones, your close relatives, your loved ones, your dear ones are the one who's really going to suffer. And I would like to give you the reasons for committing suicide, various reasons for committing suicide. And I will also give you the statistics on nation statistics, worldwide statistics, and the Indian statistics. And it is said that 90% of the people die by suicide over the mental illness caused. And most of the common mental illness is depression. And if you look at the depression, there are two kinds of depression. And the causes for depression is, one is the genetic depression, the other one is the negative life experiences that they have gone through. And the genetic depression, if you look at the genetic depression, you might not find the symptoms of the depression, and all of a sudden you can find that person is committing suicide without any reason. It is an inborn, because their forefathers would have had that thought in their mind, and genetically it has passed to them. And this case is very rare, and most of the cases is like committing suicide through negative life experience is the vast majority portion people go through. And I know most of your friends would have gone through all those life experiences, and even your relatives, your neighbors, your colleagues would have gone through. But I would like to state the reasons for the negative life experiences: the death of a loved one, divorce, separation, breaking up the family, and serious illness, mental illness, chronic pain, emotional pain, intense emotional pain, your loss of hope, physical abuse, verbal abuse, sexual abuse, and your drug abuse, inability to deal with the humiliating situation, and inability to face the failures in the life. And if you look at the survey, what the survey states, that the new research published in the Biomed Central, it has compared social conditions with the depression in 18 countries across the world. And depression affects 121 million people worldwide. So it can affect the person's ability to work, the quality that he has in his life, and the relationship. Depression can cause all those things. And the severe depression can lead to suicide. And every year people die, every year 8,50,000 people die because of depression, and they are committing suicide. And it is also said that women twice suffer depression as that of a men. And the two major contributing factors are the loss of the partner, the death, or the divorce. Okay, and I would like to show you the graphical presentation of Indian statistics. And I was trying to pull out the latest one, but I could not find the latest statistics. But I will also show you. In 1989, the percentage was 8.47, and in 1999, the percentage is 11.21. It has drastically increased. That too, in developing countries only, the suicide cases are more. And if you also look at the countries-wide segregation, we can find out like West Bengal is 13%, Maharashtra is 12%, and Karnataka is 11%, Tamil Nadu is 10%, and your Andhra Pradesh 9%, Madhya Pradesh 9%, Kerala 9%, Uttar Pradesh 5%, and others contribute 22%. This is the conditions of our India that people are committing suicide. And if you look at the spreadsheet of the various sections of people, it's like housewife contribute 21%. They are the more people dying, and the first people are the self-employed people who are committing suicide. They rank the first place, and housewife is the second place. Salaried people 5%. Government is 5%. Salaried people private is 8%. Students 5%. Unemployed is 9%, and farmers is 15%, and others is 13%. And this is the condition of our Indian people who are committing suicide. And I would like to also quote a real incident that happened in the last week. It would even in newspaper it was reported that an IIM guy was committed suicide because he was from the low background, but still he wanted to study in this reputed college. But the people who are around him were making fun of his background, the caste that he came from. Because of the stress and the emotional trauma that he had undergone, he was not able to cope up with that, and so he committed suicide. It was reported in the newspaper. So this is our conditions, and the basic thing that you look at the root cause for the depression is like our people, mothers being not able to teach their children like how to cope up with their failures, the ability to face the failures, the ability to face the challenge. Because today our parents are like going to work, earning money. We know that they are earning money for each children to be brought up in a good and a well-mannered life, but still we also need to know that for child the love is very important. For child, the mother's presence is very important. Even though you earn, you do things, no? But today people, like parents, both father and mother are going, children are being left in the play school. They don't know how to know. They don't know how to lead the life. Maybe they are giving, parents are giving education, but at the same time they also need to know how to cope with the failures, how to cope with the pressures, challenges around us. And also I would like to conclude, like our life indeed have our own ups and downs, but it is in our hands to take the life to the fullest and lead. Just not going with a girlfriend or going to a movie, that is not the life. Even every people are in lack of love. Some kind of love they do not have, but we as a person need to give a love, a kind of smile, a care, a comfort. Like I would like to quote what Mother Teresa told. Like every time you smile at a person, it is an action of love, a gift to that person, a beautiful thing. Okay, our life should add some meaning to what we live. A selfish motive may only bring our pillars down on us, but it is our love and care that we give will actually be a pillar to build the other people up. So I would like to also put this challenge before you. Like, are we going to be a source of blessing or going to be a burden for others? With this, I end my topic.